Hey, good morning, good day, good night, and thank you for watching me fight. Now it's KylKrew here, and this is Storytime. Welcome to the first installment of the series, and this is something that my viewers can redeem with channel points. Okay, when you get to a certain amount of channel points, you can redeem a story, and this story I have to tell on the spot. It has to be complete impromptu, right? It has to be a complete freestyle with a title of your choosing. Now, some of these titles are gonna be a little bit cringe, but you can't blame me for that. Okay, you can't blame me for that. That's the that's my viewers deciding what the title is. All right, now try to bear with me, try to sit through it, and let me know what you think. I'm looking for thoughts because this is the first installment in the series. All right, but without further ado, let's get right into it. Thanks for watching. Peace. Once upon a time, there was a thought. There was a Sylas, right? There was a little Sylas man, right? Just had aspirations out the walls, and everywhere we looked, he just saw everybody just excelling in every direction. You know what I mean? He was a part of a little group, a little subculture, if you will, of people, and all of them they were just excelling in all directions. No matter what they had set out to do, they would just complete. They would accomplish them. You know what I mean? And he's just there. He's just like full of hope and wonder and curiosity and everything. What are the limits of my ability? He would ask himself. You know what I mean? So one night, the Sylas was laying in bed, and this little Sylas that could, had an epiphany. If only I invest myself, right? If only I tried my very best, right? If only I tried my very best, maybe I could be like my peers. Maybe I could be excelling. You know what I mean? Like my friend's name Akali, my friend Ari. You know what I mean? Maybe if I just invested myself, fully invested, I could, right? And then next day he decided he was going to start in his little journey. You know what I mean? So now the Sylas now, he queues up, right? He walks into this wilderness. We like to call it mid lane. In his land where he is from, it's called the mid lane. The whole story takes place on the Summoner's Rift, right? But the place that he is headed to embark on this tabernacle, if you will, is the mid lane. He starts on it. He's like, you know what? No. My friends, every single time they have set out to accomplish something, they have accomplished it, and they have gone beyond every single time. You know what? I'm not gonna try to do the mid lane thing. I should probably go to another region, a region that's more testing of my abilities, a region that I don't belong, right? A region that would be more trying. Maybe even my friends who are way more accomplished than myself, they would be impressed if I were to accomplish this goal, if I were to be successful in this region. And so he decided, I'm gonna take my butt to top lane, right? And that's the region that he went to. And every single night, every single day, he would go and he would fight and he would lose, and he would go and he would fight and he would lose, and he'd go to bed when he should be snoozing. He's thinking about all the losing that he did in a day, right? And so he would research and he would look up ways in which he could make, the intricacies that he can add to his whole plethora of abilities, in order to triumph, if you will, right? And so he tried again, and he tried, and then he took a big hiatus for about a year. He just took a big hiatus from all the competitive fighting and all that stuff, and he just practiced and he learned and he studied and he practiced and he learned and he studied, right? And at the end of that year, again, let me start up back in the competition, he told himself. He started. Immediately lost, worse than when he had just started in the beginning. Completely lost every freaking thing. He thought it would have been successful after all this practicing and studying and trying and all that iterations of himself, reinventing himself, trying different weaponry. Didn't work, or so it seemed. It seemed there was a difference. This is an epiphany he had. There was a difference between the theoretical and the practical. And he was working on the theoretical aspects of it for this long year. He had all these ideas and everything was beautiful on paper. But when it came to the practical application of everything that he had learned, everything just went out the window. And so he learned he needed to get his butt kicked. All the knowledge in the world, but you need to get your butt kicked. So you need to be match fit. You need to be match ready. And every time he tried and he'd lose, but a little bit less than first, right? So he'd try again. He'd fight this dude called Urgot, this big monstrous dude. He'd fight him and he'd lose, but not as bad as before, right? And he'd fight him again and he'd lose, but not as bad as before. And he just keep learning the intricacies of the matchup, and he just keep learning and practicing and learning. Urgot was the first, then it went to Tom Kedge, and then it went to an Iawi, and then it went to Kale, and he just learned the intricacies of every one of these matchups. And in the end, In the end, for the first time in a very long time, he triumphed. He did it. He did it. The little Sylas that could, he triumphed. And with this news he brought to his friends, way more accomplished, way more brilliant than himself, he brought this accomplishment. He told them, hey guys, I've finally done it. They were not impressed. And so this little Sylas that could needed to impress them further. He needed to not only transcend his own barriers, his own frontier, he needed to transcend them. And so his story continues, present continuous. The little Sylas that could, the little Sylas that can. The end. So well, yeah, there you have it. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for listening and sitting through it. Please let me know in the comments what I could add to it. I'm thinking about adding subtitles because some of it is a little bit inaudible. So I'm gonna be adding subtitles in future videos, provided this gets the reception that I'm looking for. But I appreciate you guys for watching. Thanks again, Magna Titan, for redeeming that story. And well, hop by the stream and you can get a story of your own, guys, about any topic that you want, as long as it's not TOS. Anyway, until next time, guys. Peace.
Our chains is only as strong as we think they are.